Hello and welcome to Weekly Current Affair Quiz. Let's begin today's quiz. First question is, consider the following statements with reference to the Delhi Services Bill. 1. The bill states that the inquiries and suspensions of the officials of the national capital will be under the Delhi government's control. 2. The Lieutenant Governor will be empowered to exercise his direction on various matters, which will include the decisions of the National Capital Civil Services Authority. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. The Delhi Services Bill, formerly called Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2023, was tabled in the Indian Parliament. The Delhi Services Bill states that the inquiries and suspensions of the officials of the national capital will be under the centre's control. The Lieutenant Governor will be empowered to exercise his direction on various matters, which will include the decisions of National Capital Civil Services Authority and summoning and dissolution of the Delhi Legislative Assembly. Next question is, the US Food and Drug Administration approved Biogen and Sage Therapeutics oral pill to treat postpartum depression. What does postpartum mean? Time after childbirth, time before childbirth, time after COVID, or time after typhoid? The correct answer is option A, time after childbirth. The US Food and Drug Administration approved Biogen and Sage Therapeutics oral pill to treat postpartum depression or PPD. The companies had sought approval for the drug named Zurzuvae. Most women get the baby blues or feel sad or empty within a few days of giving birth. Next question is, which new COVID-19 variant is rapidly spreading across the United Kingdom? 𝐸.5.7, 𝐸.6.1, 𝐸.5.2, or 𝐸.5.1? The correct answer is option D, 𝐸.5.1. A new COVID-19 variant called Eris or 𝐸.5.1 is rapidly spreading across the United Kingdom. Eris has now become the second most prevalent strain, leading to around 1 in 7 COVID-19 cases in the European country, according to the UK Health Security Agency. Next question is, consider the following statements with reference to Exercise Malabar. 1. It is a multilateral war-gaming naval exercise comprising India, Australia, Japan, and the US. 2. Japan is hosting the war games for the first time this year. 3. This is the 30th edition of this exercise. How many of the above given statements are incorrect? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Malabar is a multilateral war-gaming naval exercise comprising India, Australia, Japan, and the US. The 31st edition of the Malabar is being conducted off Sydney from August 11 to 21, 2023. Australia is hosting the war games for the first time this year. Next question is, a recently discovered bacteria in Spain effectively prevent the transmission of which disease? Typhoid, COVID, malaria, or TB? The correct answer is option C, malaria. Recently, a bacteria have been discovered by scientists at GSK Pharmaceutical Company in Spain. These bacteria effectively prevent the transmission of malaria from mosquitoes to humans. The bacteria's mechanism hinges on the secretion of a molecule named harmane, which disrupts the early stages of the malaria parasite's growth in the mosquito's gut. Next question is, Bhisham Sahni won the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1975 for which of his literary works? Tamas Balraj, Aadha Gaon, or Agnipankh? The correct answer is option A, Tamas. Bhisham Sahni, born on August 8, 1915 in Rawalpindi of present-day Pakistan, was among the greatest writers of Hindi literature. He won the Sahitya Akademi Award for Tamas in 1975 and Padma Shri in 1969 and the Padma Bhushan in 1998. Next question is, National Handloom Day is celebrated on which date? August 10, 9, 8, or 7? The correct answer is option D, August 7. Recently, the 9th National Handloom Day is being celebrated on 7th August at Bharat Mandapam Pragati Maidan in Delhi. The first event of National Handloom Day was held on 7th August 2015. This date was chosen as an ode to the Swadeshi movement launched on 7 August 1905. Next question is, where is Indian eagle owl found? Indian Peninsula, Eurasia, Asia, or none of the above? The correct answer is option A, Indian Peninsula. The Bengal eagle owl, also widely known as the Indian eagle owl or rock eagle owl, is a large horned owl species native to hilly and rocky scrub forest in the Indian subcontinent. The Indian eagle owl was classified as a species only in recent years, thus distinguishing it from the Eurasian eagle owl. Next question is International Whaling Commission to issue its first ever extinction alert for which of the following marine mammal species? Dugong, harbor porpoise, vaquita porpoise or harp seal? The correct answer is option C, vaquita porpoise. The plight of the vaquita porpoise has led the IWC, that is International Whaling Commission, to issue its first ever extinction alert. The vaquita is a critically endangered marine mammal species. It has a very restricted distribution and is only found in the northernmost part of the Gulf of California, Mexico. Next question is consider the following statements with reference to Luna 25 moon mission. 1. Luna 25 will be launched using a Soyuz 2 frigate booster. 2. The primary landing site for Luna 25 is near the lunar south pole. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Russian space agency Roscosmos set to launch Luna 25 moon mission to the lunar south pole following India's Chandrayaan 3 mission. The mission aims to study the composition of the lunar polar regolith and the plasma and dust components of the lunar polar exosphere. Luna 25 will launch using a Soyuz 2 frigate booster. Next question is the theme for International Day of World's Indigenous People 2023 focused on the role of Indigenous women in the preservation and transmission of traditional knowledge, leaving no one behind, Indigenous peoples and the call for a new social contract, Indigenous peoples' migration and movement, or Indigenous youth as agents of change for self-determination. The correct answer is option D, Indigenous youth as agents of change for self-determination. Every 9 August commemorates the International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples. The day is an opportunity to celebrate these communities and their knowledge. In 2023, the theme focused on Indigenous youth as agents of change for self-determination. Next question is an agreement to launch an alliance for Amazon rainforest protection is recently agreed upon by UN Climate Conference, UN Conference on Combating Desertification, African Union, or Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization. The correct answer is option D, Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization. 8 South American countries have agreed to launch an alliance to protect the Amazon rainforest and preventing world's biggest rainforest from reaching a point of no return. The alliance was agreed upon in Summit of Amazon Cooperation Treaty Organization. Next question is which of the following statements is incorrect with reference to a recently discovered ancient human fossil? It belongs to a child that was alive around 3 lakh years ago. It resembles Neanderthals. It has been labeled HLD6 or all of the above. The correct answer is option B. It resembles Neanderthals. Recently, an international team of scientists has described an ancient human fossil in China unlike any other hominian found before. The jaw, skull and leg bones belonging to this yet to be classified hominin labeled HLD6 were discovered in Hualongdong in East Asia in 2019. The mysterious skull belongs to a child that was alive around 3 lakh years ago. The skull doesn't resemble Neanderthals, Denisovans or us, that is the modern human. Yet it does have some matching features to different lineages. Next question is the Atithi portal launched by Kerala government is associated with which of the following? Registration process for migrant workers, public grievances, income tax return, or reporting cybercrime. The correct answer is option A, registration process for migrant workers. Recently, the government of Kerala launched Atithi portal for the registration of migrant workers. The Atithi portal is a user-friendly web portal to expedite the registration process for migrant workers in Kerala. Presently, migrant workers are regulated according to provisions of the Interstate Migrant Workers Act of 1979. Next question is consider the following statements with reference to OS Maya. 1. Maya is being installed on computers connected to the networks of the 3 services. 2. The development of Maya OS started in 2019. 3. It is based on the Android operating system. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option D, none. The Defense Ministry has decided to replace the Microsoft operating system in all computers connected to the internet with a new OS Maya. The development of Maya OS started in 2021 after India faced several cyber attacks from foreign actors that targeted its critical infrastructure and defense systems. Currently, Maya is being installed only in Defense Ministry systems and not on computers connected to the network of the three services. It is based on open source Ubuntu platform, which means it uses free and publicly available software. Next question is, the archaeological site of Keeladi is located in the state of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu or Kerala. The correct answer is option C, Tamil Nadu. Recently, a weighing unit made of crystal quartz is excavated from Keeladi, Tamil Nadu. It measures 2 cm in diameter, 1.5 cm in height and 8 gram in weight. It is spherical in shape and has a smooth and transparent appearance. Excavation also found snake figurine made up of terracotta. Next question is, Harishankar Parsai, who hailed from Madhya Pradesh, was a famous writer in which branch of Hindi literature? Satire, poetry, novel or translation? The correct answer is option A, satire. Harishankar Parsai was the greatest satirist of the Hindi language. He was born on August 22, 1924 in village Jamani in Hoshangabad district of Madhya Pradesh. By the time he died on August 10, 1995, he had revolutionized the art of satire writing in Hindi. Next question is, with respect to Havana syndrome, consider the following statements. 1. It refers to a set of mental health symptoms experienced by US intelligence and embassy officials in various countries. 2. It involves symptoms such as hearing certain sounds without any outside noise being present, nausea, vertigo, and headaches, memory loss. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. The central government has told the Karnataka High Court that it will look into the matter of the Havana syndrome in India in response to a Bengaluru resident's recent petition. Havana syndrome refers to a set of mental health symptoms that are said to be experienced by United States intelligence and embassy officials in various countries. Havana syndrome typically involves symptoms such as hearing certain sounds without any outside noise, nausea, vertigo and headaches, memory loss and balance issues. Next question is, the Kerala Assembly passed a resolution urging the centre to rename the state as Kerala, Kerala, Kerala or Keralam. The correct answer is option A, Kerala. Recently, the Kerala Assembly passed a resolution urging the centre to rename the state as Kerala in the constitution and all office records. The resolution moved by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan was passed unanimously with the Congress-led opposition not suggesting any changes. Last question is, on which date were Dadra and Nagar Haveli merged together? 15 August, 11 August, 20 January or 26 January? The correct answer is option B, 11 August. Dadra and Nagar Haveli came under the rule of Portugal in the late 18th century. After India achieved independence in 1947, nationalists in Goa sought to break away from Portugal. On June 1, 1961, Dadra and Nagar Haveli requested accession to the Indian Union. Although the Indian government had already acknowledged the incorporation of the two areas after their liberation from the Portuguese, their status as a single union territory was made official on August 11, 1961. So that's all for today. Do share your scores and reviews about the program. Thanks for watching.